I suppose from the moment we came back to England together, I've always known I was going to marry her. There was never any real doubt.
The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all these things that we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it. Every single word. We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the joining of two hearts. For them, out of the ordinary, the extraordinary has happened. These two amazing people met each other, fell in love, and are sealing it on this, their wedding day. Romance is fun, but true love is something far more. It's their desire to love each other for the rest of their lives. It's also a celebration for the rest of us, your friends and loved ones. It is a pleasure for us to see love in bloom, and an honour to participate in this union of two people who are so delightfully suited to one another.
He was travelling New Zealand, and I was friends with loads of English people that were travelling as well, and we just happened to meet at the same hostel.
I was going to the beach with a few mates, and she was staying in the same hostel as us, so sort of just casually asked if she wanted to come to the beach for the day.
And we sat on the beach for about like 6-7 hours just talking.
Ended up, we didn't talk to my friend, we just spent the day together, sat on our own, chatted.
He told me about his life and I did the same, and it was really weird actually, because I didn't really like him in the beginning.
Yeah, definitely fancied her the first time I saw her.
As we kept talking, we kind of just realised that we had a lot in common, and we got along really well, and he was making loads of really lame jokes that I couldn't help but laugh at. Obviously it was a bit hard because I knew he had to come home, and he knew he had to come home. And we tried to not be together for as long as possible, and it just didn't really work out. We couldn't help ourselves, I guess.
It's been an honour for me today to witness, you know, Ant and Jazz, and to actually have the pleasure of actually taking Jazz to the altar to marry my son.
Jacinta, I love you because you're the best person that I know. You have a beautiful heart and you wish only the best for other people, for the world. When I'm with you, you make me want to be a better person. You're my last thought every night and my first thought every morning. You are truly my other half and my soulmate, and the good moments in life are only good because you are here to share them with me. I know that I'm not perfect and that I can be stubborn, arrogant, and once even wrong. But I promise to listen, hear, and always consider your thoughts and feelings. I promise to love you through sickness and through health, through the rich times and the poor, through the good times and the bad. I promise to be there when you need me and to support you through all of your dreams. I promise to be a good man, a good husband, hopefully one day a good dad. Jacinta, I love you, and I vow to love you and only you for the rest of my life. And if there is life after this, I will love you there as well.
You're my best friend, my soulmate.
my partner in crime and the love of my life. I'm so grateful to have met you, and I thank God every day for bringing us together. I can't wait to start a family with you and spend the rest of our lives together. I vow to be a loving and devoted wife, and to put you ahead of all others, to be by your side through thick and thin, through good times and bad. I promise to always be honest with you and respect you, and to always be supportive of your dreams and ambitions. I promise to be patient and always listen to you with an open heart and mind. I promise not to get angry at you for everything, especially when I'm only angry at you for one thing. I promise to make more of an effort with learning to cook. But I can't promise not to give you food poisoning. I promise to be more open-minded when it comes to war films. and not to force you to watch too many chick flicks. I vow to remember that neither of us is perfect, but just that we are perfect for each other. I promise to always be silly with you, to laugh with you and cry with you, to do all I can to make you happy. I love you today, tomorrow, and until we die. And if there is life after that, I'll love you there too.
I, Anthony,
I, Jacinta,
take thee, Jacinta,
take thee, Anthony,
to be my wife,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
in sickness and in health,
for richer or for poorer,
in joy and sorrow.
With this ring,
One job. One job.
That's yours.
The other ring.
and with this ring,
And with this ring,
I take you as my wife.
I take you as my wife,
With this ring, I take you as my husband.
for as long as we shall both live.
It's with pleasure I pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Childs. You may now kiss the bride.
I just wanted to say thank you for coming. It's been a long journey for most of you here, and it means a lot to both of us to have you all here today. Thank you all for making the effort to share this day with us and for making it so special.
I was really unsure at first because I hadn't loved anybody, I guess. Like, I'd never had boyfriends, and he was the same. But like, if I had to go away for the weekend or something, like I felt ill that I had to leave. Sounds really lame, but it would make me feel really sick, and then I'd come back and I'd be with him and I'd feel like a relief. So then, yeah, that's when I realised that he loved him, and then I think he realised the same thing, and then we got together properly. So we were together after we fell in love with each other, if you know what I mean. Before we were officially together, because we tried so hard not to be together, there was a moment where we were single, and there was a party at the hostel, and even though we were trying not to be together and we're trying to be friends and whatever, we went away from everybody, and he said something about like not liking if I was flirting with other guys, kind of thing, and I was like, yeah, same. And then I was like, well, we said that when we can't do this, and then he said, well, that's a biggest mistake I've made in my life.
Lastly, to my wife, whom I love so much. It's easy to forget what you've sacrificed to be here with me, 12,000 miles away from your home country and your family. Thank you for coming to the beach with me on the day we met. And thank you for taking a chance on a broke, barefoot backpacker 5 years ago. Thank you for leaving home behind to come here and build a life with me. And thank you for saying yes when I knelt in a puddle to propose. Fairy tales really do come true. And thank you for today. I can't take any credit for today. All I did was buy a suit and turn up. You're the light of my life, darling, and you're my soulmate. And I don't remember how I used to get by without you.